I'm looking at the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny, yuck, and Christina Aguilera, which she is amazing. She's an amazing singer. She's there dancing with Bad Bunny right now. But this video, I wanted to do it because a lot of people asked me to do it, is how everybody has turned and is turning on Nicki Minaj. And the reason why is because she did a whole 360 and decided to team up with Donald Trump, his campaign, and the Republican Party, which made her a mega, basically. And the reason why she's doing this is because it's for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, she wants to get her husband out of that situation that he's in. And we all know that he's a pedal to the metal. Also, maybe trying to get her brother out the situation that he's in, because her brother is now in prison for 20-something years for doing some horrendous things to a minor. Very disgusting, horrific things that I can't even discuss in YouTube. But don't you see how lacking and how much of a drag she's looking to be now? Not even that. Her album sales have dropped significantly, a 67% global, worldwide. 67%. I remember when she stated years ago how she came to the United States illegally with no papers when she was 5 years old. To now and turn around and support a president that is racist, that is a pedal to the metal himself, that's in the Epstein files. And not only that, he just did a racist post video that is going worldwide. The internet is going crazy, and people within the White House, or that are senators, that are, even Republicans or Democrats, politicians, are now going off on him and letting him know, why are you doing this? You was dead wrong for it. You need to apologize. But guess what? Donald Trump is not apologetic. When he says something, he means it. The day that man says sorry, that's the day that I will laugh my ass off and cry a laughter, because I've never heard that man say I'm sorry to anything. But Nicki Minaj is falling off drastically. She is falling off to a way to where I don't even think that she will get back up to even regroup herself again. And the speeches that she has given for the Republican Party is going against her people. It's going against what she used to, say at one time. And it's backfiring on her, because now she looks like a hypocrite. She looks like a liar, and she looks guilty as charged, and to maybe even thinking that the Republicans are going to be on her side. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump gave her $1 million, $1 million American Express card, a gold card, whatever, a platinum card. And with that money, she paid the money that she owed her mortgage, because she was about to lose her mansion. And that's probably the only bit of money that you're going to receive from the president. And you be spazzing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's your alter ego, Roman, that you like to be spazzing about. But Nicki is not the same. And now you joining with the Republicans and becoming the mega has drastically made you lose so many supporters and fans. You lost 10 million followers in Instagram. 10 million. And the reason why is because people are not going to go ahead and take your shit. And when you basically hand to hand and riding for a president that doesn't like black people, that is racist, that is a pedal to the metal, that it's scared than a motherfucker because he doesn't want to be involved or be exposed to being in the Epstein case. So Nicki, you think that by you doing that, that you made it better for yourself? No, you absolutely killed your career. You absolutely just disestablished yourself from fans that supported you, that love you. You talk about Jay-Z, about him being a pedal to the metal. What about your husband? Your husband is a pedal to the metal. Your brother is a pedal to the metal. You forgot what your brother did to a minor? That's why your brother's serving 20 plus years? I guess you like hanging around them type of folks because Drake is a pedal to the metal. Your husband's a pedal to the metal. Donald Trump is a pedal to the metal. Your brother's a pedal to the metal. So it's like, I think you like that environment. You like that association. You like them type of people. You gathering around people that don't give 1-3 fucks about you. And you exposing Jay-Z doesn't make it any better. Don't you know that Jay-Z can finish you off just as quickly as Donald Trump can? Don't you think these people got that much power and that much pull and control? And I feel bad for the people that have to be around you, like your family, your friends, and those that, love you and rely on you. Your fan base is going down drastically. Don't no fan want to buy your albums. Don't no fan want to even hear your music. They don't even want to hear your speech when you talk about, you know what I'm saying, with the Republicans and you being a mega now. Don't nobody want to be around you. And you expect people to respect you? You expect, Nicki, for people to look up to you? And all that spazzing and twerking and going crazy of Jay-Z and everybody else that's implemented in your mind for you to go crazy? You need to check yourself in a hospital. You need to go to a hospital because you're the one that is looking like a fool, like a hypocrite, like a contradictor. You're the one that is embarrassing yourself. And remember, you came to the United States when you was 5 years old, and you came illegally. So if the president right now wants to deport your ass, he can do it. But he's using you. He's using you for his mechanism. He's using you as a, you know what? Let her be the culture vulture. Let her talk bad about her peoples. As I'm just looking at her, laughing at her ass, because once I'm done with her and I don't need her, I'm going to just push her away and kick her to the curb. That's exactly what the president is doing. But you're making yourself look more absurd and more stupid and less credible because at one point in your career and even before you got famous, you was talking bad about the presidency, about the Republicans, about the Democrats, and how they were doing your peoples and how all your peoples in Nigeria, I think that's where you're from, were getting killed for reading the Bible. They were being burned. They were being tortured. They were being raped. And you did not abide by it. You didn't like that shit. But guess what? Now you're here vibing with that dude. Now you're here defending him. Now you're here riding for him like if he was your lost brother that you've never seen. Donald Trump don't give 1-3 fucks about you, Nicki. The Republicans don't care about you, Nicki. Haven't you seen what Donald Trump has done to so many people? Think about it. Think about it for a minute, Nicki, and just realize what you're doing to yourself. Your career is already done. There is no way that you can bounce back or relapse back from what you've done to yourself, and especially joining them type of people that really just don't give a fuck about you at all. And you sitting there thinking that they're going to go ahead and have your back, like they're going to go ahead and get your husband out of being a pedal to the metal and get your brother out of prison and give you money so you can be covered for all the money and all the stuff that you have lost. There ain't no way in hell. You fucked, Nicki. You did this to yourself, Nicki. I'm going to be honest with you. There's so much that your fans, that were your fans, want to tell you. They want to disrespect you so bad. And they just want to look in your face and say, why, Nicki? Why did you do this to us? We wrote for you. And I know Jay-Z is saying to himself, damn, you trying me. You going crazy over me disrespecting Beyonce, my wife. but it's your husband that's already convicted of being a pedal to the metal. And your brother's even sicker than your husband. And then you got somebody that you call your brother that's also a pedal to the metal. If you look at Drake's career, that's what he's known for chasing minors. So you literally sitting here, Nicki, and telling me what you did was the right decision? Being represented by the Republicans and being represented by a campaign who don't give a fuck about you or any black person or any Latin person in America itself? So you simply telling me that you feel comfortable, that you feel obligated, and you're responsible, and your responsibility is to go ahead and represent a Republican Party that is going to self-destruct you as soon as they don't need you. They just doing this to make a fool out of you. And you're falling for the okie doke. You're falling for the stupid trick that Donald Trump is doing to you. Donald Trump is not going to get you out of anything. He just gave you the $1 million just so he can keep you intact, so he can keep you where you need to be. He's controlling your every aspect. So if you don't do what he tells you to do, he's going to go ahead and deport your ass. Remember, you're not a citizen yet, of what I know, because you gave that little quote in your Instagram or Twitter a couple years ago that you came illegally here when you was 5 years old. And now you're going against the grain of the same thing that you was protesting and even be mad about when they came to the White House, deporting, Latin people, deporting Haitians, deporting Jamaicans, deporting Cubans, and deporting Mexicans, and deporting Nigerians and Muslims and all that. You was against that. You protested for years against that. Now you're in the same party and the same campaign and the same region of the Republicans that actually have no love and no respect and have no remorse and no morals when it comes to people coming from different countries to bust their ass because they can't live in their country because their country is not prospering. They don't got no jobs. They don't got no education, and they can't feed their kids. They can't feed their families, and they're going through torture and pain, and they're going through starvation, and they're being tortured. They're being killed by the government itself. So you are now against it, and now you representing for the same campaign and party that it's against people coming from different countries over here so they can live a better life and have a better opportunity? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what? I see why your fans have had enough of you. I see why your fans are turning on you. I see why your fans don't have no respect for you at all. I see why your fans are telling you, Nicki, fuck you. You fucking stabbed us in the back. You're a traitor. You're a perpetrator. I understand now why your fans don't even want to hear one of your songs, one of your classics, or even want to hear any of your new singles, because you perpetrated your people by joining Donald Trump and that campaign party. Donald Trump is just sitting back laughing at your ass. Oh, yes, the fuck he is. And believe me, if you don't cooperate with what they tell you, you got to move at their pace. You got to move in their level. If not, you only will contradict yourself. You will only suppress yourself not to be noticed by them. And once they get tired of you, they're gonna kick your ass to the curb like kicking rocks. They're not gonna give a damn about you at all. The only reason why you are not paid attention to and you are within the party itself is because they need you to play the part of being a culture vulture, of playing the role of, yes, we don't need these people here. You know what I'm saying? ICE is doing a great job. Oh, there's a lot of country people that come here that are molesters and child molesters and killers and rapists. They need to go back to their country. No. You need to go back to your country if that's the case, because you came over here illegally. So you contradicting yourself. It's one thing that you tell a Republican Party, hey, yo, even though I'm going to do what I do, but, You know, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect my peoples. I'm not going to sit here and just go off of my people, talk bad about my people, disrespect my people, and be disloyal to my peoples. But no, you decided to go against the grain and disrespected your people, disrespected your fans, disrespected everybody that has been dedicated and loyal to you since day one. What you think? That everybody's just going to forget because your name is Nicki Minaj? You think everybody's going to forgive you for this one because your name is Nicki Minaj? No, they're not. They're going to remind you when President Trump is not president anymore and you come for validation or to say I'm sorry or to apologize, they're always going to hit you. Remember when you was with the Republican Party? Remember when you represented with Donald Trump? Remember when you gave that speech, that fake ass speech? But she doesn't even know that she's being played. She doesn't even know that Donald Trump and the Republican Party and the campaign are playing her. She don't know this. Hey, if y'all come to my channel, please press the like button. And I only need 10 more subscribers for 700. Y'all go ahead and look out for your boy, man. I put in a lot of work doing this. You know what I'm saying? Please. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Y'all go ahead and share this video. I'll be doing more videos like this. I said it yesterday, and believe me, there's a lot more that's going on in the world that I'll be talking about. But please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share my video if it's okay. I'm not even much used to be saying that, but I need 10 more subscribers for 700. Please subscribe to my channel so I can get to 1,000. Man, I work hard doing this. I work very hard doing these videos. These videos take long as fuck to do. You got to edit them, put here, put there. Please subscribe to my channel. I really am trying to reach to 700. Please, I will appreciate that. But back to Nicki Minaj. You think people are going to forget? You think people are just going to look at you and say, no, she gets a pass for doing this. Come here, Nicki. You with us. You family. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to look at you and say, you know what? We're done with you. So please just make sure you get away from us. Don't ride with us. Don't cheer with us. As a matter of fact, don't even call us your fans or your followers because you follow the wrong people. You became a member of the wrong people. You decided to defend and ride and be a leader with the wrong people. You decided to sell your soul to the wrong people. You decided to declare yourself a mega with the wrong people. You decided to disrespect your culture, black people, Latin people, everybody that's within that is going through the ICE situation with this immigration bullshit. You decided to go with them. Instead of representing for your people and riding for your people, you decided to go with the wrong ops. You know what I'm saying? So that's why ain't nobody gonna respect you. I don't care what you say. Nobody's going to look at you the same. Nobody's going to say, hey, Nicki, real, bro. Hey, Nicki, that's what's up. You did what you did. You talk good about our people. You represented for our people. Congratulations. They ain't going to say that shit no more. Once again, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 700. Please, y'all do me that favor. Your boy works hard doing these videos. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach to 700. Please, I will appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, I mean, it just comes to the point where we had enough. And when we fed up, we gonna tell the world how we really feel. We're gonna tell everybody how it really is. And Nicki Minaj right now, she's at the point of no return. There is no coming back from this. You cannot change or rewrite history or change the narrative of what you have done. You can't do that. And for anybody that disagrees with me, what I'm saying about Nicki, y'all can get the fuck out of my channel. Y'all cannot see my videos. Don't even support me. Because right now what Nicki is doing is so wrong. And it goes against what we believe. You know, our ancestors had to strive. Our ancestors had to bust their ass and leave their country to come here to make a better life. Isn't this the land of the free? And Donald Trump is making it to where make racism great again. Make America what it used to be. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, come on, man. Come to your senses for real. As a matter of fact, the Seattle Seahawks are beating the New Orleans 9-0 by 3 field goals. No team has scored no touchdown yet, but it's still the third quarter with 14 minutes and 2 seconds. It's third down with 17 in the clock. But yeah, Nikki, ain't nobody gonna ride with you no more. People are looking at you so differently now. Everybody's looking at you for the snake and the traitor and the perpetrator that you have become. Remember, don't put this on your alter ego, which is Roman. Don't put this on oh, it's my alter ego. It came out. The devil made me do it. I didn't want to do this. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. And you know what really puts the whole center of attention to this type of description and this type of matter is that you knew better. You knew if you did this, the flashback was going to come at you 10 times worse. You knew this, but you still decided to do it and team up with these evil ass people and take advantage of the fact of trying to narrate of your husband and your brother and get out from the situation that you in. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? You stuck in that situation. You stuck in a situation where you're never gonna get out from. You planted this yourself. And they just took advantage of it. And they making fun of it. They making fun of you. They looking at you stupid as fuck. Especially Donald Trump. I'm telling you. Oh shit. Seattle doing their thing, bruh. They right there in the middle of the field by the 48. Yeah, 48, 49 yard line. They doing their thing though. They beating the Patriots 9-0, and they are right now on first down, and they're on the 46 yard line. But yeah, once again, man, Nikki, it's over for you. Nikki, you did this knowing that consequences and repercussions were going to come at you. You was going to be faced up in this type of nature and category and statistics when it comes to people not agreeing with you. Nobody's gonna ride for you. Nobody likes the move that you made. You think you did this to pornography yourself into having a deal with the president, or, the president getting your brother out of prison for being a sick motherfucker, which he deserves to be in there to die for the rest of his life. But at the same time, too, you really think that you just gonna go ahead and just do this shit and not nobody call you out for it, not nobody disrespect you for it? And it's kind of suspicious to me how out of nowhere Donald Trump decides to pick you. Out of everybody in the world, he picks Nicki Minaj. It's no coincidence. Come on, man. It just states the fact, and it states everything when it comes how these people narrate and how these people work. This is another distraction for Mr. Nasty Dog Donald Trump to get away with what the fuck he be doing. And who better than somebody from the hood that became a fucking $100 million millionaire to go ahead and talk well about the Republican Party, to talk well about, the politicians and what's going on in the world, and to also make themselves look good, because that's what the president's trying to do. He's trying to play the victim. Oh, let me get somebody that does hip hop, because I know hip hop artists. I know 50 Cent, I know Kanye West, and I know P. Diddy. I know a couple of others. So let me get Nicki Minaj so I can look good. So they won't look at what I'm going through in the Epstein file and how sick of an individual I am and how many victims are calling me out because I'm a monster. So let me put Nicki in this category so I can distract the people and I can look good and I can look like I'm the good guy. Ain't that some shit, y'all? And for those who don't know what's going on, y'all need to do y'all research about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is not who she says she is. This woman has about 12 to 20 different personalities. No bullshit. If y'all see some of her interviews, y'all see her twitching her eye, and she just turns into this Roman supposed character, or she turns into this demonic person. Nicki Minaj is not right in her mind. Nicki Minaj has mental issues. How you think she's been spiraling for so long? When it comes to Kendrick, when it comes to Jay-Z, when it comes to so many others, and in some cases she is right. When it comes to Jay-Z, when it comes to Ray J, when it comes to P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? She is absolutely right. And she has every right to spiral. But at the same time, too, your husband and your brother are exactly what you claim and proclaim and is saying about these other individuals. And you're defending and you're teaming up with one that is the worstest of the worstest, just like your husband and your brother. So how can you sit here and define? How can you sit here and dictate others when you got families and a husband that is just as much as bad as Donald Trump is? That's crazy to say, but it's reality, it's real. And the way that you're dealing with it, Nicki Minaj, is fucked up. It's like you took a whole 360 to try to rewrite history and flip the script and try to make something good out of it, when intentionally the president is just making you look like a dumbass. That's what Donald Trump is doing, making you look stupid as fuck in front of your family, your peoples, your audience, your fans, and those that are dedicated to you since day one. That's exactly what they're doing. But once again, y'all, please get me to 700. Please like, subscribe, and you know what I'm saying, share this video. I'm trying to get to 700. Please, y'all go ahead and do y'all boy the favor, man. Get me to 700, man. I bust my ass doing these videos. I bust my ass editing videos. Please, y'all go ahead, like and subscribe, and get me to 700. I'm 10 subscribers away from 700. Please, my peoples, get me there. So yeah, Nicki, you're looking so bad that it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to a point that even your own fans can't even look at you in your face. I don't even think your own family can look at you in your face for what you're doing. And that's exactly what people are afraid to do. What you're doing. What you're doing right now, most people would have turned it down and say, hell no, I ain't finna go through that shit with that dude right there, the president of the United States. Hell no. But that's how it's looking. By the way, the Seattle Seahawks just scored another field goal, so they leading the Patriots 12-0, and it's still the third quarter. And no team has scored a touchdown. All the points have been by field goals. So my Patriots are losing right now, but yo, I got to talk about this. Just like Ticket TV is talking about it, and just like many other content creators that are in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, they're talking about this. Nicki has taken a turn that I don't think she can ever come back from. She's at the point of no return. There's no disregard. There's no, oh, I'm sorry. There's no excuse that can make her be liked or respected and loved by her peers and those that believed in her, and her fans especially. There is no consideration. There's no coming back at all. And I bet you she's probably sitting right now in her couch in her mansion saying, what the fuck did I just do? But now you got to deal with it. Now you got to go with it. You can't go against the grain now, because if you do, it's only going to look bad in your behalf. Yes, that are defending the fact that what this president is doing is messed up. It's corrupted. It's corruption. It is illegal, and it's a problem. But you sitting there with the same man that you talked bad about years ago. who you say, no, it's wrong what they doing, to all the immigrants that come over here, that people that come here to try to build, you know what I'm saying, themselves together with their families, to be able to work, to be productive, to be able to have the opportunity, to have a chance to live a normal and a stable modern life. You are with that same environment, with that same sight. And there's no way that you can be forgiven and act like this shit is going to be forgotten, because it's not going to be forgotten. And it's sad to say, you know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of people that looked up to you. There's a lot of fans that love you. There's a lot of people that really wanted to see you fight for your peoples like you always have. But instead, you decided to go with the negative aspect and just decided to put yourself in a fucking chokehold and just pull the rope tighter and tighter and tighter. And remember what they say. Pipes that build pressure, they bust, they discombobulate. And you're losing yourself. And the president is just there looking at you like you a dumbass. That's what Donald Trump is doing. He's looking at you like you're the biggest dumbass that he's ever seen. And for you to be notified and be qualified to them statistics and just fucking prioritizing yourself to that category, it's only destroying you. And I'm not sorry for what I'm doing, Nikki, but it does hurt me because you was one of the riders that was, riding for the people that came from other countries to have an opportunity and shit like that. Not only that, you basically went to a press conference to tell the Republicans of what they were doing to your peoples in Nigeria, how they were, burning them and cutting them and killing them because they were Christians reading the Bible. You yourself went to the press conference and Donald Trump is right there looking at you like, yeah, make me look good. Tell them people that I want to go ahead and save them, that I want to go ahead and make a difference, that I want to go to your country and every country and fix the problem of Christians being killed and being murdered. You sat there literally and believed this dude. When in comparison, there's nothing that no one can do. How you doing? And that I'm okay. And that's why I'm telling you, Nicki Minaj, you going against your people, that's not a good thing. You did that to yourself, and it's sad. And I don't care what nobody says. You know what I mean? Because I know you're going to have a lot of people that are going to talk shit to me and disrespect me because I disrespected you. No, I don't see it as a disrespect. I see that you disrespected your peoples. You disrespected your culture. You disrespected your religion. You disrespected those that really are going through it. And you're going to sit there and just act like you did nothing? Like your voice doesn't have a volume to it? Now your volume is being turned down by the volume knob. And there's nothing that you can do to be able to change it, narrate it, fix it, or even collaborate with those that you used to before to make a difference. There's nothing that you can do. And I'm going to do this live for hours if I have to, because I have to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? You know how much of my peoples have busted their ass to come here to the United States to make a difference, to feed their families, and to have ICE to take them and deport them? My cousin was just deported 2 months ago. Instead of going to Cuba because he's Cuban, they sent him to Mexico because Cuba didn't want him. So for you, Nikki, to sit there and defend the president of the United States, who's a rapist, who likes minors, and has conducted himself to doing this for decades, I can't respect you for that, Nikki. I'm sorry. And the thing is, I think I know why you're doing it. And I already said it earlier. You're doing it to get your pedal to the metal husband out the way. And you're doing it to get your brother, who's also a rapist and a child molester, out the way as well. And like I said, I think you like these type of people because that's what you gather yourself around when it comes to these type of people. And the industry is full of them. especially in the music industry. You got Clyde Davis, you got P. Diddy, you got Jay-Z. You got so many of them. And guess what? You're spiraling on them, you going off on them, but you sleep with a man that raped a girl. Think about that, Nikki, for a minute. Think about what you're doing, because you already have self-destruct your whole career. So I'm in YouTube going live, reporting live of how much of a contradictive and hypocrite of a woman you sound like. And you know how many victims are in the Epstein files that are accusing Donald Trump and Epstein and so many government officials of doing wrong, of grooming and burning them with cigarette butts, cigar butts, tying them up with ropes, taking them to an island when they're 13, 14, 15, 16 years old and turning them into sex slaves, into a trafficking type of situation. But you're here defending a president. You're here making yourself look bad every day, every time you go to a press conference to make the president look good, like he cares about our people. Man, that man don't care about us. He don't even care about you. You saw the video that he did disrespecting black people, and he didn't even apologize for it. So come on, man. Just stop the nonsense. Because you don't know what Haitian people are going through, what Cubans are going through, what Santo Domingo's going through, what Puerto Rico's going through, what Panama's going through, what Brazil's going through, what Honduras is going through, Salvador, Ecuador, Mexico. You don't know what these people are going through. But you out here chilling with the president, making an ass out of yourself. And on top of that, you're protecting him. What? Nah, I'm sorry. You know what? That's why I'm glad God gave me the voice that I have, and he gave me the blessings to be able to talk for the people that can't talk for themselves and that don't have a voice because they scared to speak. Well, I'm not scared to speak. I'm going to speak like Dr. Martin Luther King. I'm going to speak like Malcolm X. I'm going to speak like my real sisters and queens that had to give and sacrifice their life because of what they had to go through with the Black Panther family, the Black Panther Army, and the Black Panthers that tried their best to save their communities, save their sisters and brothers and mothers and cousins and grandfathers and grandmothers, to build schools, to build clinics, to build better education for the kids. That's how I'm going to talk. And I'm going to be honest with you. You saw what happened to Malcolm X. He got executed by his own brothers and sisters. So you see, if you can't follow the narrative of what we're really talking about, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, it's time for you to just shut up and don't say nothing at all. Because people are looking at you in a diverse way. People are changing their narratives now about you into saying, damn, I didn't know that Nicki Minaj was this type of person. What made her change? Money's the rule of all evil. It will make you change in a heartbeat. But to be a mega and be there to ride and respect the president that don't respect you or us, it says a lot about you, Nicki Minaj. So basically, you another Drake. Basically, you another Jay-Z. Basically, you just an evil person that don't care about your peoples for real. All you care what can benefit you, what can benefit your family, and what you can do for them, and trying to get them out the way when it comes to bullshit like this. Hold on, give me a minute. I gotta drink something. That was good. So yeah, I mean, I don't care what nobody says, man. Nicki had to get it. She had to get it because her disrespectful ways, it's not tolerated, man. And it's just sad that we have to be the ones to call it out. We have to be the ones to expose it. I'm not the only one exposing you. There's hundreds of thousands of people and streamers and broadcasters that are talking down on you. And they doubling down. Why? Because you yourself conducted and also resurrecting yourself to being at this chaotic situation that you're dealing with, trying to make yourself look important for attention. Ooh, that was raw, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad and it doesn't make no sense. Oh, that was beautiful running. That was beautiful. That's a flag? They're calling that a flag? Are you serious? But yeah, I'm going to stay on this live for about 2 or 3 hours until the game is over. And I'm going to talk about you, Nicki Minaj, and everything that you have done. I am so sick and tired already of people like you just narrating it and expecting for us to just give in and say, you know what, she's absolutely right. She is so motherfucking right. Damn it, man, you know what? She has a point. We need to believe in what she's saying. Yeah, you know what? Now play you for a fool. You can fool me once, but you can't fool me twice, Nicki. You cannot fool me twice. I'm sorry. But at the same time, too, this is all narrated. This is all, orchestrated. And it's all for the benefit of Mr. Donald Trump. This is what Donald Trump wants. This is what Donald Trump is literally, putting in perspectives. And you are the okie doke and you're the donkey of the day that is allowing it to happen. So, Nicki, change your strategy and change your narrative and try to leave from the United States and go fix your life and let that alter ego Roman go, because the more you pursue it, the more chaotically and tragically and just embarrassing it's going to be for you. 67% of your audience that listen to your music has stopped listening to your music, stopped buying your albums. 67%. Now how much that is, bruh? That's a couple of fucking millions. That should go beneficiary to your pockets, but instead, they have refused to believe you. They have refused to engage with you. They have refused to even be a part of you or be a part of your albums or be a part of your success or even, ride for you and dedicate themselves to you, because they see that you're spiraling and that you're going through the hardest times in your life, trying to benefit from the negative aspect instead of the positive aspect. You know what I mean? So basically, you have become an okie doke donkey for the Republicans. I'm going to just call it for what it is. And those that like you and those that listen to you, I have no respect for them either, because that means they just as worse as you. You understand what I'm saying? That means that they are willing to see the president and the Republicans and everybody from that campaign do what the fuck they want to do and get away with it. And that is the biggest disrespect out of everything that I have been talking about. That that these people are that way. You know that these people are disrespectful in that shape, way, or form. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, when you're going to come to your senses and realize that you're being played for a fool? When you're going to come to your senses and say, you know what? Damn, I fucked up. I should have never done that. I should have never been in this position. But you hurting the women's even more. You hurting the queens even more. You hurting the sisters that are fighting the cause, that are fighting Donald Trump on an everyday basis. That's what you're doing. And you don't care. That's the problem, Nicki, that you don't care. But guess what? You got people like myself that do care. And I'm going to represent for all my sisters that are fighting Donald Trump and that are fighting the system and that are fighting these motherfuckers that are taking the law into their own hands and justice not being served. So as long as I got a voice, I will talk for my sisters, and I will talk for everybody that is afraid to talk, that is afraid to say what I'm saying. And it's so diabolical in how the president is working you and just is playing you to a point where that you don't see it. You know it's there, but you don't see it. You know why he's doing it to you? Because you're transparent. You're predictable. So they're playing you at that level to where they know if we can do this to her, imagine what we can do to others. Imagine if we can fool others. Imagine if others like Nicki Minaj come into the play and territory so we can take advantage of them too. He tried to do it with Kanye West. He tried to do it with so many others. Look, he had P. Diddy on his side for years. And look what he did to P. Diddy. He said no to his pardon. And guess what? P. Diddy's about to get out in the ending of this year or the beginning of next year. And I know P. Diddy is going to talk his ass off when it comes to Donald Trump. Do you think, Nicki, that he should have been there for P. Diddy nasty ass and fucking pathetic, disgusting monster that he is? Yeah. And guess what? He denied the pardon. He act like he never knew P. Diddy. And then on top of that, he act like he never partied with P. Diddy. He's going to do the same thing to you, Nicki. Once he gets tired of you, that's it. Nothing's going to benefit him having you as the guinea pig. And that's exactly what you are at this moment for Donald Trump. His guinea pig. That's exactly what you are to the Republican Party. Don't you know that the Republicans hate every rapper that there is? They hate every rapper there is. Donald Trump getting them out of jail from other countries and shit like that, it's to only make himself look good. Nicki, you will learn and you will understand where I'm coming from. And you will maybe one day see this live and say, you know what? Chico Black is right. This motherfucker's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you like this. This dude makes promises. He promises the world that the country is going to be great. You understand what I'm saying? He promises the world that everything is going to be exactly how he wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? That means that he wants to make this country, again, be a racist country. My bad. I had to go somewhere real quick. My bad. I had to do something. But you really think God bless America? Hold on. What exactly did she do? Well, basically, she is siding with a president that is using her to make himself look good. And she's going against her peoples that she wants protected, and also contradicting herself by saying that she came here when she was 5 years old illegally, and now she's defending ICE and defending the president in them perspectives and in them views that the American government is doing the right thing by sending people back to their country, and she don't even know the circumstances or the situation or what these people are going through. But she's also doing it to benefit her because she wants to get her husband, she wants her husband conviction to be erased. Don't you know that Nicki Minaj's husband is a pedal to the metal? And she's also trying to get her brother out of prison. Don't you know that her brother is a serious child molester, pedal to the metal, who they gave 25 years to? And then she's deciding to ride for a president who's also a pedal to the metal? So Marvy, that's exactly what she's doing. She's making herself look bad. She has lost 67% of her audience in buying her music. And she has lost almost 12 million followers in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. You understand? So how can she go against the grain? What? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you meant by that. What? With a broken heart? And then dude talking about God bless Donald Trump. Okay, so that means if you're saying God bless Donald Trump, that means that you are exactly like Donald Trump. That means you're sick like Donald Trump. That means you like little girls like Donald Trump. Y'all better go check my videos. Y'all better go check out Ticket TV videos and all the other streamer videos were all the evidence and proof that we have put out there about him being in the Epstein files, how disgusting this man is, how many women have fucking charged him with SAs and fucking, I don't even want to begin. So that's the problem. Marvy, that's exactly what she's doing. She's going against the grain. She's fucking literally a hypocrite, because back then she used to fight these people. She used to talk bad about these people and the wrong things that the government and the Republicans were doing, and especially to her peoples. That's what she's doing. Now she's going against everything to just make the president look, he's a good person, he's a good dude. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Ain't nothing good about that dude. Everything about Donald Trump is evil as fuck. Make America great again. No, make America racist again. That's exactly what he's doing. And Nicki Minaj knows this. Nicki knows what the president is up to, but she wants to act dumb. She wants to paint a picture like she's the innocent one, that all she's trying to do is just fix the situation, or talk about the situation to see if they come to a conclusion or a peace treaty deal, whatever the case may be. No, that's not what the president wants. He's using Nicki as a fucking scapegoat. He's using Nicki as a guinea pig. Why? Because, hey, let me go ahead and grab a hip hop artist, or let me go ahead and grab somebody that, I know is going to be a culture vulture and fucking talk good about me. And if I give her money, it's even going to be better for me because it makes me look good in her eyes. That's exactly what Nicki's doing. And if you realize, and if you put two and two together, there's more to the picture and there's more to the story that adds up. And everything that I told you makes sense. And why does it make sense? Because she's a part of that agenda now. She's a part of that propaganda. Don't you know that Nicki has 12 different personalities, Marvy? 1 minute she's good, the next minute she's spiraling, the next minute she's sweet, the next minute she's a gangster, the next minute she's a killer, the next minute she's a whore, the next minute she's just a little angel. She has like 12 to 13 different personalities. And I'm not going to sit here and be biased. Her talking about Jay-Z, talking about P. Diddy, talking about Ray J. Yeah, go ahead, slander them motherfuckers, because they are sick individuals in that way. But she's talking when she's married to one, when her brother's one, and her supposed brother is another one, which is Drake. So you see, Nicki likes to be with pedals to the meadows. She likes that vibe. She likes that energy that pedal to the meadows bring. Donald Trump is one. Drake is another. Her brother is a major one. And her husband is another one. So Marvy, if you asking me what exactly did she do, I think I explained myself just right and gave you the answer that you was looking for. And for Buddy, Shadow Peoples, God bless America, man, you sick, dog. You a sick individual. And by you saying that, I'm laughing at you. Because you need God and you need Jesus Christ in your life. You need help, my brother. Because sick people, sick individuals like you are not needed when it comes to this world. And especially people that defend the president the way that they do. This president doesn't give a fuck about nothing but himself. And Nicki, being the person who she used to be, should know the difference and the differ, and just the point and fact that if you don't fight for what you believe in, and if you don't fight for your peoples, and if you don't conduct yourself as a leader to set an example, they are going to use her in every way, which and form. Damn, Seattle Seahawks just picked up a fumble recovery. Boy, Boy, New Orleans, y'all better start doing something. Y'all losing 12-0 in the third quarter, and you just fumble the ball? Oh, my goodness. Yes, man. The Patriots quarterback just fumbled the ball, and the Seattle Seahawks had possession in the 20-something yard line, and they beating the Patriots 12-0 in the third quarter. Damn it, man. Damn, this shit is crazy. But yeah, once again, y'all like, subscribe, and I need 10 more subscribers so I can get to 700. Please, please. You know what? The Pats right now are losing. And then they're like in the 30-yard line. And it's only 7 seconds to the third quarter. And they just passed the ball and they got the first down. Oh my God. Boy, and I'm going for the Patriots too. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wow. Damn. Hey, the Seattle are whooping the Patriots' ass defensively and offensively. Damn it, man. But back to Nicki Minaj. I remember the Nicki that used to stand up for those that couldn't stand up for themselves, that stood up for herself, even though, you know, she had like 13,000 different personalities and she rapped like she was on crack and shit. But I respected Nicki at one point because she always has something positive and motivated and very, very spiritual to say about those that were going through the situations that they were going through in their countries. And she stood up to Republicans, to Democrats, and she even said fuck some of them in some of her tracks. But now she's with the same party. She's with the same campaign. She's with the same Republicans that she used to talk about shit about. And that right there makes you look like a fucking hypocrite. And I'm sorry to say so, but it is what it is, man. And if nobody calls it out, me and Ticket TV are calling it out. If y'all know who Ticket TV is, y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel. A powerful brother when it comes to situations or exposure or people that are like this. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He has a big channel, as a matter of fact. Me, I'm a small content creator. But you see, I had a big YouTube channel back 13 or 14 years ago, and they shut down my channel because I talked about things like this. I talked about the Illuminati. I talked about the government. I talked about the elites. I talked about the 12 biggest and most powerful families. I talked about all that. And guess what they did to me? Okay. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's just time to expose it. It's just time to let the people be known and let the people know who Nicki Minaj really is now, for real. And I don't feel sorry for what I'm saying. And there's going to be more tragic in Nicki's behalf when they decide to just say, you know what, F you, we don't need you no more. We just used you as a guinea pig. And no, we're not going to help you with your husband. We're not going to help you with your brother. We're not going to help you with your family. We're not going to help you with your peoples in Nigeria. And we ain't going to help you for shit. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, man. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is, and people need to realize it. And if people don't realize it, and if people don't wake up, then they just blind as hell and love to be blind. You know what I mean? And that's why I say that Nicki Minaj has taken a wrong turn. She has basically destroyed her career, destroyed her fan base, destroyed people that believed in her. Not only that, she's basically in a turmoil and I don't care what nobody says. Come in. You know, so without further ado, it doesn't matter what anybody says. She put that on herself. She did it to herself. And there's nothing that anyone can do about that. Nicki Minaj destroyed her whole persona. And me being a content creator and being a streamer in YouTube, I could definitely say that a real sister won't do that to themselves. And especially when it comes time to be real of what's going on, but you prophesizing yourself and you looking faker than what you ever did in your life. And further comes to let me know that she always had this in her blood. She always had this in her mind, in her thoughts, to be this type of person, but she just never had the chance to. But now that she has the chance, the world is seeing how negative and how ridiculous and disgusting she really is. It is what it is, man. And nobody can change that. Nobody can change that. And if anybody decides to prove me wrong, I'm gonna laugh at your ass, because I'm not wrong about anything that I'm saying. And I would never be wrong in anything that I'm saying. When it comes to Nicki and when it comes to the proposition and everything that she has putting herself into. At one time, the whole world defended Nicki in so many ways when it comes to this political shit. And when it comes to a lot of artists being in that level with Donald Trump and, Clyde Davis and Epstein and Weinstein and all that. But you married to one. How does that work? And your brother is even more. Lord have mercy. The Seattle just scored a touchdown. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. That's it. They're done. I don't think the Patriots are going to catch up. They're done, bro. What? You're telling me? Wow. They just scored a touchdown, y'all. Yep. I don't think the Patriots are gonna catch up. I don't think they're gonna catch. They're losing. Let me see, 12-7. Yep. They're up by 19 points. 19 points, y'all. I don't think they're gonna come up, dog. That's it. That's it for Detroit. That's it for the Patriots. They're done. They're absolutely done. Wow, bro. And I thought that the Patriots were gonna win. Y'all give me a minute, y'all. I got something to drink. Yeah, I had to drink something. At 11 o'clock, it's my other medication, which is the last one of the night. Yeah, I'll let you know at 11. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Patriots are choking, man. They are choking for real. Damn it, man. I can't believe it. Wow. They're losing 19-0 in the fourth quarter. Wow. But like I was saying, it's just too much going on in the world for Nicki not to see that the government ain't doing shit about it, but just making it worse. They're making it worse. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care that people feel differently, monogamously, or even intentionally. We see that the United States, especially Donald Trump, has no type of sympathy. He doesn't care. He has no morals. He has no respect. He has no integrity. None to that point. This gives me Heat versus Mavs 2000. Listen, hold on. What is it? Coolander? Am I saying it right? Coolander? Let me tell you something. I saw the 2011 finals, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. The Mavericks beat the shit out the Heat. LeBron, in one of the games, I think it was the game 5, he had 8 points total. He only averaged about 15 to 18 points in that series. Terrible, horrible. Man, you just brought me back into them days when the Mavericks beat the shit out the Heat. And D Wade is my favorite Heat player. You know what I'm saying? D Wade will always be the franchise of the Heat. That's how I feel. And I also live in Miami. So I know how embarrassing it was to watch the Mavericks beat the shit out the Heat. Yeah, Nicki deserves her failure. Yeah, absolutely right, my boy. What's up, man? What's up, Goblin? Thank you for coming through, man. Man, I need 10 more subscribers for 700. Please, man, let me get 10 subscribers, man. I worked too hard doing this. Goblin, you know how I get down doing these videos. Man, it takes forever. I gotta edit, I gotta take this out, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's hard work. Please, y'all get me to 700, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask, you know what I mean? I will appreciate that very, very much. But yeah, Nicki does deserve everything that she's being faced up with. She deserves her failure. Not only that, she did it to herself. That's the thing that everybody needs to understand. She did that to herself. Ain't nobody did it for her. Ain't nobody did it to her. She did it herself. And the reason why she did it herself is because she was desperate. Her own demise made her do and turn her back on herself to be in a position where she was being played, but she didn't know how played she was getting. She didn't know how disrespectfully the Republicans were going to get into clowning her and making her look like the guinea pig that she is for them now. It just is what it is. Look, I remember Nicki had an interview. And, you know, at first the interview was going well. And the host of the interview asked her, you know what I'm saying, what is it that makes you have personalities that you have? And by the time that she finished asking Nicki that question, this is what Nicki did. Please don't laugh at me, y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and just try to do the mocking how she did it. This was her. Oh, that's Roman. That's my alter ego. He takes over my body. I said, what the fuck? What? That was an interview. And from that moment on, I knew that Nicki sold her soul. Not only sold her soul, but basically participates in satanic rituals with, you know what I'm saying, the big people, the elite people, you know what I'm saying, to that type of level. So now that she's talking about the same people that she joined in the music industry, they're the same people that are destroying her as well. Just like Drake. You want to go ahead and talk about UMG? We're going to destroy you. That's exactly what UMG is doing. It's like, who else? Who else I was thinking about? Oh my God. You got Drake, you got Nicki, and you got somebody else that decided to go, P. Diddy. When P. Diddy decided to sue the liquor brand company that branded him and gave him $600 million, why y'all think that P. Diddy's going through this now? Because of that. Because if P. Diddy never would have exposed the drinking brand that makes his drinks, his alcohol drinks, he would have been fine. All this exposure would have never came out. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all go ahead and do y'all research. This dude decided to tell the brand and the family that branded his liquor, man, I want more than $600, man. I want $1 billion, man. Look at all this liquor I'm selling for y'all, and y'all ain't doing nothing for me, man. Man, forget that shit. I ain't with it. I'm gonna expose y'all. A month and a half later, P. Diddy's house was being seized by the fucking FBI. So you see, there's certain people, there's certain motherfuckers that you don't touch. Oh my God, the Patriots just scored. The Patriots just scored a touchdown. The Patriots just scored a touchdown. Let's go. Oh, that was a beautiful throw and a beautiful catch. Oh my God. Yes, sir. He caught that motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful catch. Let's go, Patriots. Let's go. Let's go, Patriots. Let's go. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was a beautiful catch. Look at that. Oh, let me get that shit. And he caught it in the touchdown zone. That's what I'm talking about. But I want everybody that is on my live, on the chat, if y'all want to ask me some questions, y'all go ahead and ask me some questions. I'm going to be live until the game is over. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the hospital still, you feel me? They haven't discharged me yet. You know, I go through a lot of keystones. This will be my fourth surgery with keystones, you know what I'm saying? I suffer from keystones because of calcium issues, and I be in the hospital a lot because of it. I have an infection in my kidney, an infection, bacteria, also inflammatory, and they got a tube that is inside of my kidney. And then I got a bag which takes out all the infection and all the bacteria that I have in my kidney. So your boy's going through a lot, but I don't complain. I just sit here and live every day and pray to God every day that he, you know what I'm saying, wakes me up. And thanks to him, I wake up every day. Thanks to my mother for being there, my sister, my mom's husband. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need in life. And I thank him for being there for me every day. But if y'all want to ask me some questions or whatever, y'all go ahead. Y'all feel free, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Communication and connecting with my peoples. And if y'all go to my page, my Cash App is there. If you would like to donate, I would surely appreciate it. I'm not going to ask for money. You know what I'm saying? But this is hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work. I bust my ass doing this. Don't think that this is easy to do. If you're a content creator, this is hard. And if y'all go to most of my videos, all that shit takes work. So if y'all feel like donating, whatever, it doesn't matter. I will appreciate it. If you go to my page, you'll see it on the bottom of my profile. It'll say Cash App Chico Black, and it's right there. And if y'all do, thank y'all very much. I really do appreciate it. But I appreciate more that those that are here and those that like my video and comment on my video, that's even more appreciative than anything else. But I want to thank everybody. I really do. Thank y'all. But once again, Nicki Minaj has put herself in a level to where I don't think that level can be taken away. There's levels to the shit. And she herself has demised everyone and lied to everyone to making it seem that she's this great person, this amazing, you know what I'm saying, leader that leads by example, that would never fail and would never be caught up in the system, that would never be played, that would never put herself for a soul to be sold. But that's exactly what she did. She sold her soul. She sold her soul to people that once you do that, there is no coming back. You can't come back from that. You can't come back from being that. My bad, y'all. My phone was messing up. My bad. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can't come back from that. You can't put another narrative or another perspective in that level. Once you cross that border, once you cross that line, Nicki, you can't go back. You can't replace it. You can't change it. You can't rewrite history. You can't impose it. You can't stop it because it's already been written. And when you do that, that's it. It's something that it's gonna hurt everybody that loves you, everybody that cares about you. It's gonna hurt you. But at the same time, too, you have to be able to move on. You have to be able to say to yourself, you know what? This ain't going to work. Let me get myself out of this situation before my circumstances get worse. But in her level, and the thing that she is now suggested to be and do, there's no escape from it. She would never escape from it until they give up on her, or they push her to the side, or they kill her. It is what it is. And this is the one thing I want everybody to know. Since I'm talking about Donald Trump, since I'm talking about Nicki Minaj and Epstein and everybody else, do y'all know in the Epstein files, and even the feds, the FBI, are now saying that Donald Trump allegedly was the one that orchestrated, and he is facing charges of murdering Mr. Epstein. Hear me out again, y'all. Oh, what's up? Hey, Queen B, how you doing? Happy birthday. Happy birthday for real, chat. That's my sis right there. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to her. Today's her birthday. Please, everybody, tell her happy birthday. But yeah, I'm at the hospital right now, Queen. I'm at the hospital right now, doing a live, watching the Super Bowl, and I started doing lives yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But I have like 2 or 3 lives of me being in the hospital. You can see my face because I showed myself. But thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate that for real. Thank you so much, boo-boo. I really do appreciate. As a matter of fact, hold on. As a matter of fact, I made you monitor, you know what I'm saying? So, hold on, where is it at? Hold on. Okay, let me do it again. Okay. Standard monitor can review and remove chat messages and hide or blah, 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 people on timeout, blah, blah. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Hold on. And change that modern and live and has potential standard. Okay, bam. I made you a standard monitor, so you good. To be honest with you, I'm okay, but I'm dealing with it the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the hospital, got to get surgery like I told you before. You know, they found another keystone next to the keystone that I already got on my left-hand side, on my left kidney, I mean. And I was walking a couple days ago because I've been here for a whole week now. I was walking and I just dropped. I just fell. Next thing you know, I opened my eyes and I'm in the hospital. And they saw that my kidney had infection really bad, bacteria, also, you know, the pain to my abdominal, the lower part of my private part, my testicles, my back. I mean, crazy. So I've been in the hospital for a week. Nicki deserves a foot in her ass. Of course she deserves a foot in her ass because she knows what she did wrong, and try to correct it and try to say that she is doing the best that she can to becoming a better person, to changing the minds, and also being a leader into the perspectives that the Republicans and the campaign are saying that they want to do, but knowing that they're bullshitting. And then Donald Trump giving that press conference saying racial slurs and saying words that were really racist and so disrespectful. And Nicki stood there as if she had his back, like nothing wrong was said. Not only that, the reason why she's doing this is, like I said earlier before, is because of her brother and husband, trying to get him out the way. That's exactly what she wants to do. So Once Donald Trump already decides to give up on her, because Donald Trump is going to give up on her and throw it to the curb and throw it to the side, just like he does with everybody else. Her ass should have known from the beginning that she was being used. She should have been known that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the reason why me as a person and as an individual, I can't defend that and I can't respect that. And I know she wakes up every day knowing that the more that she does it, the more exposure is going to be towards her name, who she is, her reputation, her character, but it's the demise that she tries to hide. It's the importance of her being this different character that doesn't show at all. We can all see through her. She's very transparent. She's very fucking transparent. She doesn't know how to even have a speech to where she looks comfortable when she looks uncomfortable. When she knows everything that's coming out of her mouth is fucking bullshit. But you know what? People hold up to it. People embrace that shit. People respect that shit. But not me. I'm going to be the one that's going to be against it, just like Ticket TV. I got a video that I'm going to do tomorrow. And I got so many files and so much information and documents and names from the Black Book when it comes to Epstein. And who participated. Man, look. Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker, even the scientists who died, Hawkins, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, other rappers, singers, everybody. I got pictures of them in the island, in the pool, chilling, eating dinner, vibing, fucking Bill Gates. And the list goes on and on and on. And guess what? Nicki wasn't one of the parties. Nicki Minaj wasn't one of them parties, even though her name hasn't came out in the Epstein files, but she was in one of the parties. So you see, man, it just leads into fuckery and leads into a big mess, and it's all her fault. All she can do is blame herself. You talking about people that you engage in yourself with. You talking about people. Why, bro? Why, bro? This man just threw an interception to the Seattle, bro. He threw the fucking ball to a Seattle. The Patriots lost this, bro. He just fucking threw an interception. No, they done. The Patriots are done, man. I can't believe this shit. And look, they just gonna down. Oh, no, they're not gonna down it. No, shit. Oh, man. That's it. The Patriots are done. Look at that. Look at that. This man just picked up 13 yards running. Boy, that's a badass running back. God damn. Yeah, the Patriots lost, man. They're done. They're done. But like I said, please like, subscribe, and share. I need 10 more subscribers to reach to 700. Please do y'all boy this favor. Please. Please. Thank you, Queen B. I appreciate it, boo-boo. Thank you so much, love. Cause I don't need to hear shadow. Man, this man put that, you know what? You deleted all of them. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I can't believe, look at this dude, man. This dude, another first down. Bro, they can't stop this dude. Oh man, they're done, bro. They're done. Yeah, you know what? Not only she's a user, she's a calculated user. She's a calculated, manipulative user. And that's how she's able to get certain things at her favor and to her benefit. I remember she said something about somebody, and here she is going to prison on a weekly basis, helping him, supporting him, giving him money, buying him, what do you call that? Commissary. Talking about, no, I don't like people like that. I don't want people like that around me. Talking shit about Jay-Z. Oh, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. But she supports her brother that is 10 times worse than Jay-Z. So you see, even being that type of person, she still tries to play the victim. She still tries to play like she never did nothing wrong, or she doesn't hang around them type of people, that she don't gather herself on top with them people, that she don't disrespect like that with people like that. I'm sorry. You do. Because Drake is another one. And you call him your brother. What the fuck, what? No problem, babes. To hell with them. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest with you, Queen. Sometimes I just let them do what they do. And I just laugh at it. That's why I said in the year 2026, it's all positivity for me. And ain't nobody going to stop me. You remember what happened to me about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I lost a lot of subscribers because of it. But guess what? I gained even triple of what I lost. So I'm blessed to be here, and I'm blessed to wake up, but I'm also blessed to be able to do what I do. And I can't fucking believe that the New Orleans are losing 19-7 in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Oh my God, this is horrendous, dog. I wanted my Patriots to win. But yeah, Nicki put herself in this situation, man. It's Nicki's fault in everything. I had one person commenting on my chat saying, what did she do? What you mean, what did she do? What she hasn't done. Nicki has done everything in her power to destroy her legacy, her character, her reputation. I mean, just basically destroyed everything that she ever built or what she was successful and achieved. And here we go again. The Seattle Seahawks just scored the field goal, 22-7, with 5 minutes to go. Man, that's it. It's over with. It's over, dog. And one thing I'm going to definitely say, it is so true. When you are a person with integrity, a person that people look up to, a person that people call you an influencer, somebody that they gravitate themselves to, somebody that calls you an iconic person, a special person, a person that's within that you help when it comes to struggles, when it comes to hard times, when it comes to, being bullied or disrespected, when your man or your girl cheats on you. They look at rappers and actors as they are the reason why they strive, or, worship them, or whatever the case may be. You know how many of them Nicki Minaj used to have? Nicki Minaj's fan base was huge. I'm talking about huge. I'm sad to hear about the lost subs. Just keep moving forward. Of course, I'm moving forward. Can't nobody stop me. I have gained more subs of what I lost about a month ago. And the reason why I lost them is because I was truthful. And when a person is truthful, they don't like the truth. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not even worried about that. God bless all of them. I hope they doing fine. I hope they doing good. I hope they families are straight. There's no hate on me. There's no reason for me to hate. Why? Because if I do that, then I'm giving them the victory. So there's no reason for me to hate. For what? But one thing I must say again about Nicki, all this confusion, all this manufactured and fabricated and orchestrated and sincerely just fucking elaboration to where she can't even now change the perspective at all. She can't even look at people's faces and say, you know what? I am sorry for being this new, this crazy, this delusional,